Okay, so we're recording. Oh my gosh, Brooklyn, I'm so excited. We are going to go on Facebook Live. Putting it on my timeline. Okay. Oops. Public. Okay. What do we want to call this?
I don't know.
Learning how to dance with Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how do you spell your name? B-R-O-O-K.
B-L-Y-N.
L-Y-N? B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N?
No, E-L-Y-N.
E-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-E-L-Y-N.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. It says we are going, it is setting us up to go live. Redirecting to the Facebook page. Voila. Okay, there you are. Anybody in Facebook can see us now. Okay, so I just want to welcome everybody to this live that's happening, and it is learning how to dance with Brooklyn, because as lots of you know, I have committed to dancing on Facebook, why? Because I talk to people a lot about doing something that scares them every day. And then I realized I need to walk the talk. And I was talking with a friend, and the conversation somehow, I don't know how, got like switched onto me doing a dance on Facebook Live. And I was like, heck no, I am not doing that. I don't move my body like that. Like, that's just all crazy talk. I'm like, nope, 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 because it makes me feel like real crazy inside. And it's like a fear. It's just a fear of mine that I'm like, I don't want to, because I don't know how. And what if I do it wrong? And what if people look at me funny? And what if they judge me? And what if I do like the wrong song? And like, what if I pick a song that already has dance moves and people are like, why is she doing that to this song? And like, it's crazy, all the things. And we know that when we feel scared of something, our brain puts all of these blocks in front of us, and then usually we don't do it because it feels yucky. So I have committed to doing a Facebook Live and doing a dance, and I'm going to be working on this every day until the end of January. So luckily, because in my head, I had this like vision of doing these Facebook Lives and just like some random song and just my own crazy dance moves. Like, I don't know how I would get any better or good or get over the fear, whatever. It might actually make me feel worse. So I am so incredibly excited because Candace, one of my friends, she's like, I'll do this with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's so cool, because now I don't feel quite so awkward, which is nice, because when you've got somebody doing the things with you, you're like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. And if I've got somebody here with me, I can do it. And it's pretty incredible how much I've actually been like putting two and two together ever since I started thinking about this, because I always was like, do something that scares you every day. And that's my thing. Like, if you've known me, I say it all the time, do something that scares you. And when I have that in my head, it's like do it right now. Do it now. Do it now. Do what scares you right now. But what I'm learning on this journey, because I'm walking it, is you don't have to do it right this second. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it without, preparation and stuff. So then Candace tells me that her daughter, Brooklyn, is a dancer. And this is what she loves to do. And I'm like, I need to talk to that girl, because I need to know how it makes her feel when she is dancing and she's like on the stage and all of those things. And so that is why I'm like, oh my goodness, there's actually a process to doing the things that scare you, right? Like now things are falling into place and it's like, okay, now I have somebody beside me that's going to walk this journey with me so it's not quite so scary. And we are going to follow in Brooklyn's footsteps because she does it. She does it. So just because we're scared of something doesn't mean that we have to like go in totally unprepared, right? Like we don't have to set ourselves up for failure. Everything out there has already been done by somebody. Find the people when you're trying to do something that scares you, find the people that have already done it and then connect with them and do this journey with them. So I am just ecstatic and I am like excited to introduce to you our Brooklyn. There she is. How are you doing tonight, Brooklyn?
Good.
Awesome. Do you want to tell everybody how old you are?
I am 10 years old.
Okay. So how long have you been dancing?
Since I was 3 years old.
What? For real?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
I started ballet when I was 3 years old, and I started jazz when I was 6.
Wow. Do you still do ballet?
Yes.
Yes, so you do both of them?
Yes.
Wow.
And hip hop.
And hip hop.
Yes.
Okay. So you have got the skills.
Yes.
That is so cool because I have no skills. I have zero dancing skills. So I am like so excited that you offered to be my dancing coach. I'm like, whoop, whoop. I might not fall on my face. Oh my goodness. So when you do dances, how does the process work? Like, do you learn different steps and then put them all together and then do a performance for all the people to watch?
Well, my dance teacher, she thinks of moves and then she puts them together. And then sometimes she changes them up because they don't look right. And then we do that, we practice that and practice that, and then we clean it up so it looks good, and then we go and perform it.
Wow, that's amazing. So do you think, in your professional dance opinion, that maybe that is what we should do with this process? Do you think
Yeah.
that's how we should do it? Okay. I'm excited about that. I was thinking because I said that I would do a Facebook Live every day on this, but because I was thinking, I'm like, are people going to want to watch me learning how to dance? I don't know. But so I was thinking I could talk a bit about like my dance journey. And if you wanted to jump on with me, you could like talk to the people and let them know how the training is going and how things are going. But we won't show anybody until the last day of January. And that'll be like our performance day.
Okay.
Yeah? Does that sound good? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can wait until the 31st to do the biggest thing that scares me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So how many performances? Do you know how many performances you have done?
Let me think here. Okay, so now this is mom's math thinking now.
This is my mom, Candace.
So she started when she was 3. So she did a performance that year. Then she did another one the following year. She took a year off when we moved here. And then she did another performance that year, her first year back in dance. And then she started doing dance festivals. So they, when they do dance festivals, they dance from sometimes 7 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night.
What?
So she,
Wow.
because she's went from, so when she first started back at the dance studio, she, they start them at a primary level, and they, so that gets them introduced back into like sort of where their levels are. And then the following year she did ballet and jazz. And then she did her first solo in 2018. And so then they perform, in groups when they go on stage, and then they have an option to do solo performances as well.
Right.
So she did first solo, which I had sent to you. That was her first one in 2008.
That
and
was
she actually,
amazing.
She performed that twice. They actually do a little thing where they perform on stage, like as a practice intro thing before they do it at festival. And when they do it at festival, they're in front of like, oh, I don't know, like there's 600 dancers that perform in festival.
Wow.
From all over, from.
So we have 4 judges.
Yep.
And then we have people that write that are moms from like Prince George and stuff. Or we have our moms and they just write down and see how you're doing. That's the same with the judges.
Okay.
But the judges, when they write, they look at you and they write. They don't look at their paper.
Oh, wow. That's a talent. But they don't want to miss anything, right? They gotta keep an eye on everything. Okay, so my biggest fear is to dance in front of people, period. Whether it would be with friends or by myself. Were you ever scared to dance in front of people?
Sometimes I can be, but sometimes I can't be.
Yeah.
Because I know that I can do it and that I know I will mess up, but it's just messing up.
You just keep going, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I might need that reminder. I know I'm going to mess up, and that's okay. It's just messing up. That, I think, are the best
and then
words.
You just keep going.
And you just keep going. Okay. I might have to write that down because that is like epic advice. Totally right there. That is so much wisdom because I'm scared of doing the wrong thing and looking silly.
Well, in dance, you don't really do the wrong thing. Everything in dance is right. If you do something wrong, it's not wrong, it's right.
I love it.
It's not a wrong in dance. There's always a right and a right.
I am like mind blown right now of your wow, your knowledge is so cool. I love that that's what, right? So did they teach you that at dance? Is that, or is that something you just know?
That's kind of something that I just know.
Okay, that's good to know. And I really appreciate that you are sharing that with me because even knowing that makes me feel a little bit braver. It makes me feel braver. Your puppy's got a toy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So because of what you just taught me, Coach Brookelyn, I totally am now feeling like, because that's a scary part, thinking that you're going to mess up and do something wrong. Well, for me, that's my scary part. So to know that there's a right and a right, I'm like, okay, I feel better already. So thank you for that. You're like a good motivator. So I think we're going to make a great team. I'm like so excited about it.
I think the biggest thing for that too is that I know last year she did 2 solos last year, so that was a big jump and leap for her. Plus she took on learning tap and hip hop last year as well.
Wow.
So I think for her, like for me too, I've always told her that when she goes up on stage, it's not for anybody else but her. Like it's for her to take in what, just to go out there and perform from her heart. And I find when she does that, it eases that level of nervousness.
Right. Yeah. Then you're just focused on yourself and doing your things. And if you mess up, it's just messing up.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's the big thing that she's had to learn for herself too, because she was like that too at one time, right? Like she was scared, and it's nerve-wracking getting in front of 500 people, and you've got 500 peers that are dancers as well that are watching you. So
Yeah. You are very courageous.
I bawl every time she gets on stage.
I bet. I totally could just imagine. That's amazing. So how do you pick your music?
Well, you just find a song that you feel confident about
Okay.
and that you like.
Okay.
It
So
can be any in particular song.
yeah. Okay. So I kind of started sending your mom some songs through Messenger because I went for a walk today and I was listening to some music and I was like, okay, this one feels really good. Like, I feel like I could move to this maybe. And then I heard some other songs where I was like, that makes me feel like embarrassed just listening, thinking about trying to move my body to that. And so I think maybe what I'm gonna do is I'll keep sending the songs to your mom and then she can let you listen to them and you can give me some advice. Like you could be like, oh, I don't know, because I don't know what dancers need. See, because it scares me. I'm like, oh, that one would be too hard to dance to, or that one would be too weird, or that one would be, and I'm sure you could dance to anything because I'm sure everybody dances to music. But I'm just trying to make excuses because I'm scared. And so maybe we'll do that. And then like, if you're like, oh, this is a good one and that's a good one. And then maybe we'll pick a few of them and then we'll post them on Facebook and we'll ask people, or should we just keep it a surprise?
Just keep it as a surprise because then they'll find out what we're doing.
Okay. So it will be a big surprise on January 31st for our big reveal. I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I'll just keep sending them to your mom. I'll make sure when do we want to pick a song? Because you're going to make me a routine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I know I think I sent her 2 that I really like, and then maybe when we're done the call here, I'll listen to a couple of more, and then we can talk back and forth, and you could be like, yeah, maybe have some like professional dance advice for me on the song and be like, you want to start that as a beginner? Like, no, don't do that. No. And then we'll pick a song because then you can start on your routine making for me. And if your mom, Candace, are you going to join too?
Yeah, I'll join you.
Okay. So this will be really cool. How often do you practice dance?
On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay. So how often do you think I should practice this dance?
Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay. So four times a week at least, hey? Okay, and that's dedicated time. All right. Okay, and that's not just me, that's me and your mom. And we can like FaceTime or something.
Yeah.
We will do this.
That might
Maybe
have to be our morning exercise. We'll have to get up in the morning and FaceTime and practice our routine.
Okay. So what kind of dance do you want to do?
okay, so I like hip hop music. That's the kind of music I do. I like hip hop music. But please don't make me do any spins on the floor or anything like that. Well, I shouldn't say that. I see that's fear talking, right? Like I'm already like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So yeah, I like upbeat music, like I guess it would be called hip hop, like pop music, that kind of a thing. Yeah.
So we can do hip hop or we can do party style.
Like
What?
jazz.
Party style?
Yes.
What is party style? I'm like, this is sounding up my alley. What is party style?
Okay, so party style is basically like freestyle. You basically get to do your own moves. Like, say you want to do the disco, and then you tell me what kind of move you want to do.
Okay. That scares the heck out of me. I'm like, should we just start with like one where you can just tell me a routine and I'll do it? I'm like, the word freestyle, that's what really scares me, because I'm like, I'm so awkward moving my body. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, freestyle. People are like, whenever people are like, okay, dance now, do you know what I do? I'm like, I like do this. I'm like, and then I'm like, whoop, whoop. And that's it. That's all I do. Because I'm so shy and embarrassed. I'm like, I don't know. That's it. Those are my dance moves. You just saw them all.
Okay.
Okay. What were you going to say, sweetie?
So hip hop would probably be a little bit better.
Okay. I think for as fun as like party style sounds, maybe taking little steps, yes, hip hop sounds like the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Hip hop it is.
Because jazz a lot of jumping, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe that's the advanced course in September. And then maybe I'll be ready for party style by New Year's. Oh my goodness. Okay. So is there anything else that I need to know?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay, so is there any tricks to this? Like, do I need to like stretch before we start doing this? Do I need to drink lots of water? Do I need like,
we need to drink lots of water and we need to exercise before.
Like stretching.
Yeah, like stretching.
Okay. Because yes, I don't want to hurt anything. Okay, so lots of water and we'll do stretching before, and you'll teach me some stretching that you do for dance.
Yes.
Okay, because I wouldn't even know where to start or what to stretch. That's awesome. Okay, any other tips that I should know?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. All right. Okay. Do you see what kind of job you have in front of yourself here?
Yes.
Yes. I just want to say, like, with my whole heart, that I have so much gratitude for you. And I feel so blessed that you reached out and are like offering your knowledge and your wisdom and all your dance practice and everything. And you're going to be Coach Brookelyn for me. I'm excited. And I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm going to be sending you a gift for helping me do this because it's very important. And I'm very thrilled that I don't have to do this by myself because it would have been a disaster, I'm sure. My kids always tell me, they're like, Mom, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And you know what? They told me that when I tried dancing. That's what they told me. We were at home and my son was like, oh, no, Mom, no, just no, stop. So I appreciate this so much and I'm really excited. Okay, so are we going to, should we just communicate over Messenger right now and then find a song and then we will start our journey?
Yes.
Yes. How often should we check in with each other so that you can teach this to me?
Well, we'll figure out
A schedule?
Yeah, we'll kind of figure out maybe a set day or something that we can
Okay.
connect.
Yes, that sounds good. And then I have to practice. We have to practice Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay.
I have a feeling we're getting up early.
I know. And I'm like, do you have any recommendations for like the bath for sore muscles? Because I'm feeling like I'm going to be feeling this.
Okay, stop. After you dance, after we learn the routine and we get that all done, after you dance, go take a bath. And then go to bed.
Okay. That sounds like epic advice. That is very wise. I'm like, I'm up for that.
You can lots of pan away.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Brooklyn. Is there anything you want to say before we say goodbye?
No, but I want to say I'm very excited.
Awesome. Me too. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I feel like
You're
having you on my
very
team.
welcome.
I feel like that I have you on my team that I'm going to be okay. I feel brave now. All righty. Well, thank you very much. And I will message your mom some more songs and just a couple more so we don't have to make this huge decision. And then we will have our secret song for our routine to be revealed on January 31st.
Okay.
Okay, I'm excited. Thank you. And thank you, Candace. I'm looking forward to this. All
We're in
right.
for it now.
We are committed. We publicly told everybody, Facebook land knows what's going on. All righty. Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.